Hello, this is Group 6, and for our project, we chose the topic of SAP in the form of mobile business processes and how that can impact and benefit companies. We're going to start our presentation on slide 2, which is our thesis statement, and that is how we want to reinvent how work can be accomplished and accelerated by implementing SAP into mobile business processes. So, from our research, we found that around 91% of companies already have some form of SAP software. And our goal is to show how important it is for companies to sample and then implement these softwares into day-to-day functions to optimize the success of the company. Moving on to slide 3, which is the body of our presentation. This is what we plan to cover throughout. We're going to start with highlighting the success of businesses both while and after implementing mobile SAP. For our case, we use Frosta and how they went through the process of using mobile SAP and how that benefited them. We'll get to that later on in the presentation. We also plan to use the following current applications, such as sales units, healthcare, utilities, and mobility. And finally, at the end of our presentation, we hope to show the true benefits of SAP Mobile and how they can advance companies. So overall, SAP Mobile, it is a new mobile user experience strategy. We found that it is accelerating SAP's intelligent enterprise strategy. And once it is integrated, it then becomes a very smooth process. You can access data anywhere, anytime, communicate with anybody. It makes your company much more efficient. So moving on, we're going to continue slide 4 with the advantages and disadvantages of mobile SAP.
On slide 3, we have advantages and disadvantages. So starting with advantages, we have completing tasks in a timely manner. In the Frosted case, which we'll talk about later, we'll see that the managers will be really happy when they see that employees are getting work done and they're doing it quickly. The next advantage is advancing the company internally and externally. Internally, if you're getting work done quickly, your manager will be happy and your company will be more profitable. And externally, people will see that and want to invest more in the company. For visibility and accessibility, accessibility has to do with being able to see it at the whole SAP system on your phone and being able to access that even if you're away from the computer. And visibility has to do with being able to see everything that you need to see that has to do with your SAP system or whatever is going on in your supply chain. All this adds together to make a competitive advantage that if other competitors aren't doing, then your company will be a whole step ahead. For disadvantages, we have user training. So you as a company will have to pay, which is a lot of money for training for all your end users to be able to use the application. Difficulty to use could also be a problem for some people who just don't understand the SAP system. And the next disadvantage we have is software maintenance. So if the application needs to be updated, then the system might go down and you might not be able to do work if you're not near a computer. And the same thing goes for the SAP system on the computer. If that goes down, then you have to do maintenance on it, then you won't be able to work again also. On slide 4, we ask what is mobile SAP? Mobile SAP is just SAP on the phone. So being able to access all of that, all the SAP system on your phone, allows you to not have to be by a computer, and you can do that work anytime and anywhere. SAP Mobile Start is the application that SAP has released, which companies can download and be able to access their whole SAP system through their phone. So any business process that they have to do, they can do it. This application also comes with a lot of customizability, so you can see whatever you need to see that has to pertain to your job. That means that you don't need to see any needless information and only the information that you need to see. Next, we'll talk about the Frosta case.
So for the next part of the presentation, we move on to the Frosta case. Frosta is a frozen foods manufacturer that is headquartered in Germany, as well as being one of the largest frozen foods manufacturers in Europe, and just recently started implementing SAP's Mobile Start. Now, Frosta has reported improved satisfaction, both internal and external, due to the ease of access to all workflows since they implemented the SAP Mobile Start, as well as a major increase in process speeds, which improve customer satisfaction as well as workplace production. So the previous method they used regarding their HR department, it was managed on a country-by-country basis and was a predominantly manual process. Now, this resulted in a distinct lack of speed and transparency, as well as user acceptance of the existing HR tools was generally low. Now, as they didn't offer the functionality and ease of use that most employees have come to expect, particularly in the younger generations, with SAP Mobile Start, we see improved network connectivity, a better improved operating system, as well as data and applications. Since implementing the SAP Mobile, the company looked to gain the agility and transparency it needs to engage employees in its digital transformation program. Now, the new system would also help support employees as Frosta transitions into a lean, green, and intelligent enterprise. Frosta selected certain SAP technologies. Now, these included the SAP S-4 HANA, SAP Cloud Platform, as well as SAP SuccessFactors Solutions. Now, Frosta engaged in SAP Gold Partners Pintos AG for the implementation and to replace its existing on-premise SAP Enterprise Resource Planning application with the SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central Solution.
What is an intelligent enterprise by SAP? It's about business strategy that allows rapid data transformation into insight or predictive analytics. It's about nurturing the process automation, innovation, and optimal experiences. There are several types of ERP solutions. SAP is developed to answer and fit the industry-specific needs it serves. Whether it's financial, purchasing, production, or inventory management, SAP will guide you in making informed decisions at any time. SAP is the leading technology built for innovation as it takes advantage of the many benefits of the industry. Companies such as the NHL and American Airlines have already seen success using mobile SAP. 91% of the companies already implement and use mobile software to enhance business processes. As of June 2021, 70% of enterprise interactions have happened on mobile devices, and there is a projected increase in annual data traffic by 25%. In the current global market for smart and mobile Lscm solutions, North America holds the highest market share of 35.1%. From 2018 to 2027, mobile supply chain solutions market value is projected to grow at a very high rate. So, as long as technology progresses, mobile SAP will always have a place in business processes.
Okay, so what I'll be talking about today, of course, is the future of mobile SAP. So, like, according to our research that we were able to obtain, we truly understand that this will be growing at a steady rate. So, if you will look at the table in our presentation, you will see, of course, that it summarizes some of the key aspects of the market, of course, the leading key players, the leading regions, and, of course, the key applications. So, you'll see creating people, you'll see driving stability, improving accuracy, and adoption. You'll see being more innovative. You'll also see just the reinforcement of the industry as a whole, giving it the opportunity to truly grow while improving outcomes. This is very big for small businesses and large businesses as well, because of the fact that it's playing a key role in improving the way they do day-to-day tasks. Next, of course, is our conclusion. So after we completed all of our research, we just really want to go over our key points. So, of course, the biggest thing is improving the full experience. Making sure, of course, that every single one gets the experience while making sure that it's customized to what they need. We have so many different influencers that could be used. We just really want everyone to understand that this is a program that is going to grow as time, while also offering trainings to help improve you and your staff. So this isn't something that we just, oh, hey, this is a new program, get with it. It's more of, this is something that you can learn with your team, of course, as y'all grow. As you can see, of course, our research just really highlighted the key benefits and the key players as to why we understand the cost and the effects, but when you look at the overall picture, it truly balances out. Of course, we understand that there's a large population that we have to take into accountability and into understanding that they have current softwares, but this is the best thing for them. So that's just overall our presentation. We really thank you for your time. Do y'all have any questions?